got some big news. I have some big news. I've now, starting from yesterday, have made more of an effort to actually improve my sleeping routine. What I did was I came off at around maybe 8 or 9 or so, and I was just off, just allowing myself to just relax downstairs on the sofa. I brought my journal with me in case I wanted to write any thoughts down. I did, but I didn't write them down for whatever reason. No reason in particular. Brought the Transform Your Life, Transform Your Body, Transform Your Life book by Akash Vakela down with me, and also the gym instructor manual down with me, if in case I wanted to read it, give myself natural forms of stimulation rather than artificial forms of stimulation such as the phone. And one thing very significant that I noticed was the fact that my levels of stimulation, they were amazing, optimal. I didn't feel like I was on the way to having a headache like how I usually would on a normal day. But maybe that mindset is a part of the problem, thinking that being on the phone for so long, from maybe like 6 p.m. to up to 1 in the morning, is normal. Maybe that's a part of the issue, that mindset right there. It's normal, so I'd have to break the norm. It's the abnormal is normal, really. That's not normal, that's not healthy. When I say normal, what I really mean is what I've been doing recently, over and over, what I'd made a habit. That's what I define as normal, but it's not. It's habit. That's not natural. It's not natural to be on the phone from 6 in the evening to 1 in the morning. That's what I'd be doing. I'd basically be on the phone all day, from the instant that I'd wake up because I have my alarm on, to the instant I wake up to the time I fall asleep. I'd be out for so long. I'd just be on the phone for so long that my brain would eventually just have enough, and I'd have to turn the light off. I'd have to turn the phone off and put it back on charge. But things are now becoming normal. The normal is becoming normal again. I'm now going out of my way to be on the screens less, and to be to live a lot more naturally by being on the screens less. Not completely off it, not yet, because we'll have to make slow improvements. But yeah, I'm making this video to say that I am making improvements, and that I am improving my sleep routine. And I feel very happy to say that, because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but I'm now doing it. I would usually wake up at around 9 to 10 in the morning. I wake up again. My 6 a.m. alarm will go off. I'd go back to bed. My 9 in the morning alarm would go off. Then I'd wake up, but I'd stay in bed. And then at around 10, I'd get up finally. So there'd be 4 hours in the morning of untapped potential right there. And not only that, but then there'd be another 7 hours basically another 7 hours of untapped potential when I ideally would be winding down and going to sleep, so that I wake up early and then have many hours when I'm awake, from the early morning to the early evening. I could be doing this for myself, and I now am working towards it. Which is amazing. It's great. I don't think I'd be able to do this if I was doing that customer service role that I was once doing. Nah, no way. None of them were in shape, you know. None of them. Like the people in the job center, none of them were in shape. None of them are physically in shape. If you look wherever you're at and you go to a job center and you look inside from the outside, you'll see that none of them are in shape. None of them are physically in shape. They don't have it. These people don't have it together. And it's obvious to me now. But in the past, it wasn't. Not like that. It was obvious to me, but not like that. Not not in terms of their physical health. It was obvious because one guy seemed so low down when I did go to the job centre once and never again. Look, once and never fucking again. I'm being dead serious. Once and never again. Being so serious, I swore about it. Yeah. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. Those people aren't in shape, and if I go in there, I'm increasing the chances that I get out of shape and that I don't go in the direction that I could go. Don't go in that amazing personal training route that I could go in if I just allowed myself to go through that path about going to the job centre. I'm thinking of if there's anything else to say with my sleep in particular, and there is. So by the foot of the bed there'd be a whole load of stuff there. I just moved it one day. I eventually had enough. I just moved it, and I felt so much so much stress relieved from my body. It was almost like I was literally panting because of the amount of relief I was experiencing. It was physical. Because I didn't feel so cramped up anymore, and that felt physically freeing, felt physically relieving that I could just basically put my feet anywhere I wanted to without feeling cramped up. That wasn't nice. So I've changed that, and my sleep's improved. It's much easier to get a healthy night's rest, and I'm no longer restless like how I once was. So there's that. My sleep has also improved that way because I simply moved the stuff. I had enough, I moved the stuff. My parents aren't going to know that me moving the stuff would be unhealthy. I know would be a healthier decision to make compared to putting it where they put it, because they aren't sleeping with that stuff by the feet of their bed. They've got their nice bed, and then I'd have the single bed with all of that stuff by it, and I feel physically cramped up. I had to move it, and I did, and now my sleep is much improved from what it once was. And again, I'm now coming off the screens. I'm off the screens for longer. I went off the screens for longer yesterday, and that's now becoming more normal because of the effort that I put into making that normal yesterday, and then the effort that I'll put in to make it more normal again tonight even. Slowly but surely, gradually, I'll get it more together. And I'll make another update when I feel the need to. But for now, that'll be the end of the video because I'm feeling hungry and I want to go eat something healthy. But yeah, I'm done for now. I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace.